Hello you guys, thank you for tuning in on another video of mine, and as you can see by the title of my video, I will be showing you guys how to do the treble crochet stitch that you guys see in front of you. And just to let you guys know, this will be the last stitch that I do for now. I will be showing you guys how to do more stitches later on throughout the future. But for right now, this will be the last one so I can continue making some projects. And if you guys haven't already liked this video and subscribed to my channel, please do so you guys can look forward to those projects. So let's get started. Now what you're going to need is just to grab your hook. Mine is a 5mm hook and some yarn. And my yarn is a category 5 yarn, and for you guys to start your first row of treble crochet, what you're going to want to do is make a slip knot. And I do this pretzel shape like this. Like so. You're going to want to grab your hook. You're going to want to insert your hook underneath this loop right here. Grab these two strands, pull up your hook. Now you're going to want to tighten up that loop, and you're going to make a couple chains. I'm going to make around like 13. So that's 1 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Alright, now you got your foundation chain down. What you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to wrap around your yarn twice. So that's 1, just like that, and then 2, just like that. Alright, after that you're going to want to insert your hook into the 4th stitch, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is on this stitch right here. Insert your hook through there. After that, you're going to want to yarn over, just like that. Yarn over. Now you're going to want to insert that yarn through that first loop, like that. Now right now you're going to have 4 loops on your hook. What you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to yarn over again. Insert that yarn through the first 2 loops, like so. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to want to yarn over again. Insert that yarn through the next 2 loops, like that. And you're going to have 2 loops now. You're going to want to yarn over again and insert that yarn through the last 2 loops, just like that. And that's your first treble crochet stitch that you have right here. Now next, what you're going to want to do is wrap around your yarn on your hook twice again, like that. Now you're going to want to insert your hook into the next little loop right here. So insert your hook, yarn over, insert that yarn through the first loop like so. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to want to yarn over, insert that yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, insert the yarn through the second 2 loops, yarn over again, insert the yarn through the last 2 loops. And there's your second stitch right there. Again, you're going to want to yarn over twice, like so. Insert your hook through the next loop. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to want to yarn over now. Insert that yarn through the first loop, like so. Now you're going to have 4 loops on your hook. Now you're going to want to yarn over again. Insert that yarn through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, insert your yarn through the next 2 loops. Yarn over again and insert your yarn through the last 2 loops. And that's how it will be for the next couple of stitches. So again, wrap around twice, insert your hook through the next loop, yarn over, insert your yarn through the first loop, yarn over again, insert the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert your yarn through the next 2 loops, yarn over again, and insert your yarn through the next 2 loops. Alright, so far we got 4 of these treble crochet stitches down, and now we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Yarn over twice, insert your hook through the next stitch, insert through the first 2 loops, like so, yarn over, insert through the next 2 loops, yarn over and insert through the next 2 loops. Again, yarn over twice, insert your hook through the next loop. You're gonna have 4 loops on your hook. Now you're gonna want to yarn over, insert your yarn through the first loop, yarn over, insert your hook through the first 2 loops. You're going to have 3 loops now. Yarn over, insert your hook through the next 2 loops. Yarn over and insert through the last 2 loops. Alright, now we're just going to keep going until we get to the end of the row. Three more left. Alright, now we got 2 more. Alright, now you're gonna on the last stitch you're gonna want to yarn over twice again, insert your hook through the last loop, like so. After that, you're going to want to yarn over again, insert that yarn through the first loop, yarn over, insert the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert the yarn through the next 2 loops, yarn over again, and insert your yarn through the last 2 loops. Alright, now tighten up the bottom a bit, just like that. Now there's your first row of treble crochet stitches. Now to start your second row, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Now you're going to want to flip your work, like that. And next you're going to want to yarn over twice again, like so. Now you're going to want to insert your hook through the next stitch, which is through here, through this right here, like so. Next you're going to want to yarn over, insert that yarn through the first loop, like so. Yarn over, insert your yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, insert your yarn through the next 2 loops, yarn over again and insert your yarn through the last 2 loops. And there you go, you started your second row of treble crochet. And you're going to want to do that again, wrap your yarn around twice, insert your hook through the next loop, yarn over, insert through the first loop, next 2 loops, next 2 loops, and next 2 loops. Yarn over twice, insert your hook through the next loop, yarn over, insert through the first loop, yarn over, insert through the first 2 loops, like so, yarn over, insert through the next 2 loops, yarn over, and insert through the last 2 loops. Yarn over twice, insert through the next loop, insert through the first 2 loops, insert through the next 2 loops, and insert through the last 2 loops. And as you can see, after a bunch of practice, this will become a little bit easier for you guys to do. I know in the beginning when I used to do it, it was a little bit hard. I wasn't used to doing 2 yarn overs in the beginning, but now that I've practiced a little bit more, now I actually a little bit used to it. So practice makes perfect, so keep practicing on these stitch. Alright, I'm done with this one. I have about 4 more stitches to go. Let me just finish this up. Alright, yarn over twice, insert your hook through the next loop, insert your yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert through the next 2 loops, yarn over, and insert through the last 2 loops. For the last stitch, you're going to want to do the same, yarn over twice, like so, insert your hook through the next loop, like so. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over again, insert that yarn through the first loop. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook again, yarn over, insert that yarn through the first 2 loops, 3 loops on your hook. You're going to want to yarn over again, insert that yarn through the next 2 loops, yarn over into the last 2 loops. Alright, and just finish it off. Do 1 chain and just tighten it up. Extend it, and you guys can cut it if you guys like in your own project. And this is how you do the treble crochet stitch. And this is just a small sample so you guys can see how it looks like for you guys. And I hope this video was helpful, and I hope the instructions were to your guys' liking. If you guys had any trouble doing this or following along to the video, please comment down below. I will answer any questions you guys have about this stitch. Now please remember, this will be the last stitch that I will do for now, and I hope you guys tune in on the next projects that I do. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day, guys. Bye.